You're listening to The Sizzle on Iron Skillet Radio and Iron Skillet Television.
An ESPN anchor is apologizing for implying that a black colleague got opportunities because of the color of her skin. The comments came during a phone call that was recorded, and now it's causing a big headache for ESPN right as the NBA Finals get underway. Les Trent has more.
A top ESPN personality is making a televised apology.
So the first thing they teach you in journalism school is don't be the story.
But Rachel Nichols became the story after a secretly recorded tape was played in which she implied that her colleague, Maria Taylor, got a plump ESPN hosting gig because she's black.
I wish Maria Taylor all the success in the world. She covers football, she covers basketball. If you need to give her more things to do because you're feeling pressure about your crappy long-time record on diversity, which by the way I myself know personally from the female side of it, go for it. Just find it somewhere else. You're not going to find it with me and taking my thing away.
The recording was made last year as Rachel Nichols vented from her hotel room near Orlando, Florida, and has festered among ESPN employees. But it just surfaced in public after the New York Times obtained a copy. Last night during the airing of her show, The Jump, Nichols, who's Diane Sawyer's daughter-in-law, tried to explain.
But I also don't want to let this moment pass without saying how much I respect, how much I value our colleagues here at ESPN, how deeply sorry I am for disappointing those I hurt, particularly Maria Taylor, and how grateful I am to be part of this outstanding team.
Well, Rachel, I want to say thank you. Thank you for accepting responsibility for your actions.
CBS This Morning's Gayle King is weighing in on the controversy.
I think she felt that something was being taken away from her that she normally gets, but Maria Taylor was also very deserving of getting that job.
Gayle also spoke with former ESPN host Jemele Hill.
We get a little tired of somebody insinuating that the reason that we have a job is because we're black. That gets very tiresome.
And this just in, ESPN announced that Nichols would be replaced as sideline reporter covering the NBA Finals starting tonight. We believe this is the best decision for all concerned in order to keep the focus on the NBA Finals. Rachel will continue to host The Jump, said the ESPN statement.
How deeply sorry I am.
An ESPN spokesperson was quoted saying a group of executives thoroughly and fairly considered all the facts related to the incident, adding that they have addressed the situation appropriately.
It's nothing other than this, guys. Okay, so let's start. Let's talk the talk. Let's get into the talk everybody's here for. The fizzle or the sizzle. Okay, so this is our second show, truly our second show on Maria Taylor. People keep coming for Maria Taylor. They keep coming and they keep losing, or something goes left on their side of the ledger. So, gentlemen, I'm going to ask both of you to weigh in, sizzle or fizzle. Maria Taylor, sizzle or fizzle, all this is going on, contract disputes, disputes with co-workers, and disputes with old, beleaguered radio men who think that she should not do the things she does. Go ahead. Have the floor. Take it. Do it. Do whatever you feel. Do it.
Look, Maria Taylor is a magnet for this. I won't even say nonsense, but it's nonsense that she doesn't bring on herself. Rachel Nichols said what Rachel Nichols said, and Rachel Nichols just needs to go, yeah, I said that. I believe every word I did say. You know what I'm saying? And if I was out here in public, I would say the same exact thing. ESPN's got diversity problems, and especially for women. They get a C- from the website, the comparability.com, that ESPN has been really bad on diversity, especially toward women. When there's Black Lives Matter movement, things like that, people feel like there's been some appointments and people have been promoted that shouldn't have been promoted. If she feels that way, she feels that way. But she said, it wasn't directly toward Maria. It could have been to anybody that was being promoted before me because I was promised to get there. So Rachel Nichols is either own up to it and say, yeah, I said it, but I didn't know this beef was going on. That's what's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Rich Sizzle.
I forgot what was even said, to be honest with you. No, that's bad.
Well, you know what? No, because it's really short and sweet. So someone taped Rachel Nichols as she was discussing an issue with one of LeBron's people, which gets me to wondering, is one of LeBron's people in close with Rachel Nichols? And Rachel Nichols said, yo, you know, I mean, it's cute and all. They only promoting her because, you know, black people need to be promoted. And I mean, but she's a great person. I think she's wonderful and great. Yay, girl power. But hey, tell that heifer don't be coming for my spot, because that's my spot. You know what I'm saying? And so basically that's how it went.
Yep. Absolutely. That's absolutely what she said.
So people are all up in their feelings because they told the truth?
Yeah, but here's the funny part about it, Rich.
Oh, all right.
She was videotaping herself for an ESPN spot, and she accidentally left her camera on while she was on the phone talking to LeBron's person who helps him with I don't know what this guy does, some type of advisor. And so they caught all this phone conversation that got sent back to the ESPN servers.
Hold on.
She didn't mean.
Wait a minute. You tell me LeBron has a professionally paid advisor
for years.
Still, and he still be saying crazy off the wall stuff.
Yeah,
and dog, he still won't cut that hair off, and he still wears the little Amish beard. Which, by the way, if you saw those pictures from Bronny's game, yo, your grade game is. Boy, you better get an endorsement for some kind of Clairol for men.
Boy,
better do something, Jack. He looked like kind of like Abraham Lincoln on the side with the gray. It was bad. It was bad mutton chops.
I bring all this up because I don't understand the Maria Taylor, Rachel Nichols controversy. In a private conversation, Nichols politely told a friend that Taylor's race played a role in Taylor getting the ESPN NBA Countdown hosting job over Rachel Nichols. Nichols did not disparage Taylor's talent or work ethic. Nichols did not state her opinion publicly. Nichols did nothing to offend Taylor. Nothing. Nichols' private conversation was accidentally recorded and a year later intentionally leaked to the New York Times. I wonder who did that. Taylor has refused to speak with Nichols and has refused to appear on camera with Nichols for the past year because Rachel Nichols had the audacity to think ESPN plays the racial diversity game. I wonder where she got that thought.
I know you tweeted something quite cryptic about it. I think you were referring to that.
Karma's a bitch. It is what it is.
What were your thoughts? Come on.
Oh, I loved it. Well, that's nothing. That person, that's what she does. And so that was nothing. She did stuff to me. Like, she's the one that did all the stuff. Like, she's the one that plays that game. And, to watch the both of them sort of engage in the media wars. I don't think either one came out looking great. It was just not good look for either one of them, but it wasn't shocking to any of us in that business. Like, when you heard the names and who did what, you were just like, yeah, that's about right.
Make sure that you follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Iron Skillet Sports. And remember to like, share, and subscribe to Iron Skillet Sports on YouTube at Iron Skillet Sports.